we are going to be planting some new things in the garden. This is a box that we got the plants in. Came from Burpee. And we got strawberries, which are in these packages right here, in these bags, and it looks like they're all tied up with rubber bands. They came in these little cute little holder things that was down inside the box. There are 75 of these. Carol ordered those, and we're going to put them in the high tunnel. And then these guys over here are blackberries. There's two of them. You can see that it's in that little package too. It's like a little carry box thing or whatever. Anyway, there are two of them. We're going to try to get them to grow. We've never had too much success with blackberries or raspberries or anything like that here in Florida for whatever reason. But they look like they're growing pretty good just in those little pots. So anyway, I'm going to be taking these down to the high tunnel and preparing the ground down there and get them ready to go. And so we'll take them down and plant them and see what happens. And hopefully we can make them grow. So let's go see what happens. This sand is so dry here that I can wet this on the top and it won't even soak in. And then I can rake some of the dirt off the top and it'll be powder dry underneath again. One of the fun things about living in Florida, I guess. Getting this ground ready to put these strawberries in. I got the ground wet right here because it's just nothing but sand and it's so dry and hot here in Florida. So I wet the sand down. I put a layer of rabbit manure in and then wet that down. And then I'm putting this dirt on top of it. And what I'm going to try to do is plant these, probably 3 plants across. And we're going to go all the way down the end of this thing. So that's what we're in the process of right now. So I'm going to try to get this dirt all dumped in here and get it ready to go. Alright, I'm getting ready to put these in the ground. The instructions that we saw said to soak them in water for about an hour or two, and it's been about 2 hours for them. And so now I'm going to take them out of here and separate them. There's 25 of them in this little bundle here. Have a rubber band around them. We had also read that all you need to do on these is to, see if I can get this off of there. It's like it's got a new runner started already. Wow. Okay, here we go. Get off of there, and there we go. Okay. Now, it said that if you want to, you can take a pair of scissors and trim these roots off. You don't have to. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to leave those on. So there's one plant right there. And I'm planning for us to plant these 3 across in this bed, mainly because we've got 75 of these things. And so we've got to have a place to put them. So I'm going to plan to plant these 3 across, and I think that'll probably work out pretty good. So I'm going to get started with digging my holes and putting these guys in, and I will show you what they suggest that you do for planting. Okay, well, the battery died on my other camera, so I'm going to have to see if I can do this with the phone and hold it in one hand and show you what I'm doing at the same time. Okay, this is the plant that I'm getting ready to put in. They said that whenever you plant these, not to plant them above right here where my finger is on the plant. You want it to just cover the top of the roots, which are right here. The roots start about right there, and you don't want to bury it so deep. You know, in other words, you don't want to put it in a hole to where it goes way up to here or something like that. You want it to just be like down here, this area right here. So that's the spot that I'm shooting for when I put these in the ground. And I'm going to see if I can get these in here and make them look the way they did on the video we watched. So let's see what happens. I don't know if I can do this with one hand or not. Let's find out. This is that little runner that was on there. I'm not real sure what to do with that. I should try to leave him on there, or I guess I could. See, these things have long roots. It's got really nice roots on it. I guess what I'll do is just try to push them down into the dirt and then push this dirt up around it like so. There we go. And there's one of the roots that didn't get in. Now it's in. There we go. Alright, so that right there looks about what they looked like in the video we watched. And then I guess, like I said, I guess this I call it a runner that came off the side right here. I guess what I can do is probably just find a spot and put it in the dirt too and see what happens with that. Here, we'll just put him right there and cover him up. Maybe he'll take root too. Okay, so here's the next one over here. And so I'm going to try to get these, like I was saying earlier, 3 across. So I need to dig my hole here and get him into the ground. Get all the roots to go down. Yeah, and put this in like so. And there we go. Looks like that's about right. So hopefully that's the right spot that it needs to be too for the depth. And we'll just continue on with this. And there's number 3 over there. I'll get that one put in, and then we'll continue on. So hopefully this will work out. Okay, I have completed this planting. We've got 3 different varieties of strawberries in here. I planted them mostly 3 across, and I got all the way to the end of this bed. So that worked out well. As far as how much we needed, I only had, what, about maybe a foot left over at the end, but that's okay, it's perfect. So there you have it. So we have 75 strawberries in the ground. So I'm going to go get the hose and water these guys, and hopefully they will put on strawberries. Looking good.
I cannot believe how well these strawberry plants are doing. They've been in the ground 4 days. That's all. And you can get up close, take a look at them. They've all got new growth, new leaves coming up, and they were just bare roots with just a little bit of dried brown on them that could have been leaves in the works. I am just so excited. 4 days is all. And this place, it is just really looking good. The lines you see are shadows from the posts on the high tunnel, but they are looking good all the way down. I don't see any that have failed. This is just wonderful. It's a lot faster growth or taking hold than I expected. So we're just trying to keep them nice and wet, and hopefully we will be seeing major strawberry plants on here very soon. I just think it's very exciting.